welcome to another episode of VGIW. In celebrating 5 years of VGIW, today we look back at Virtual Shock. We're doing rematches from the first ever episode of Virtual Shock from 4 years ago. Let's do this! And first up is going to be a tables match. We're changing things up a little bit here with Mini Taylor taking on Pain. This is going to be such a great time here. We're going to have some amazing matches. VGIW's Virtual Shock, one of the many brands that VGIW had back in the day when there was the brand split. Now the Virtual Shock has been turned into an event, a women's-only wrestling event. It happened recently, actually. Now, here we see Mini Taylor. You know, Mini Taylor, back in the early days of Virtual Shock, along with Ash Cannon Davies, actually did make a bit of history, becoming the first ever VGIW United Team Champions. They did especially well. It's got to be said, though, they did very well for themselves. But now, Mini Taylor gonna look to try and get some major success here tonight. Now, the first ever episode... Oh, my apologies. I said 4 years ago. It turns out it was 3 years ago of Virtual Shock. That is crazy. There was a slight delay. Of course, the women's wrestlers did start off in Genesis, but then eventually it was decided that Genesis couldn't house both a men's roster and the growing women's roster, so Virtual Shock was made to allow the women's roster to expand, to fully bloom, and it truly has gone from strength to strength. Nowadays it's a little bit easier to fully accommodate all the incredible wrestlers on the roster, but yeah, there's a lot that's happened here in this time. Now, the first time this match happened 3 years ago, the winner was Pain, and I gotta tell you that I've seen Pain backstage. She has had a massive, massive upgrade. Oh my god. Pain, part of a tag team with Malice, have won the United Team titles before as well. Oh my god. That's a transformation if I've ever seen one. Pain was always the more cold and calculated between her and Malice. And that still rings true. Malice is like an unstoppable force, but Pain is the thing that really puts the plan into motion. Malice can go, senselessly, without direction, but with Pain at the helm, that gives a sense of direction, sense of purpose to this, to what is a dangerous tag team in the women's roster. And Pain, now that she's had a big upgrade, that could be a genuine threat for the United Team division. We're seeing two people who have become a big force in the United Team scene. Oh man. I do not know who's going to come out on top in this one. On one hand, I also know that Mini Taylor is actually, was already pound for pound one of the strongest wrestlers on the VGIW roster, but has actually gotten even stronger since then. So this is going to be a crazy, crazy time, honestly. And the match begins. Here we go. Now remember, this is a tables match, meaning that the way to win this match is to send your opponent through a table. Now, on paper, that should give Mini Taylor the advantage, as being able to lift your opponent up in the air will make slamming them through a table that much easier. But Pain is exceptionally intelligent in the ring. When it comes to ring awareness, she might be able to keep a step ahead of Mini Taylor here. And you can see right now, Mini Taylor lifting up Pain, driving Pain down. Good work there. Nice work. Mini Taylor's got to stay a step ahead here. Cannot afford to let Pain get too much control in, otherwise this could get dire in a hurry. Oh, there's a nice clubbing blow there. Good work. And now, boom with that clothesline. Good work there by Pain. And now going for those strikes. Oh, good God! And you can see there's those little spikes on the armbands. I think they might give a little extra oomph to those strikes when Pain does them. And you can see Pain right now is being very purposeful with this dissection, really, of Mini Taylor. We might see a repeat here, what happened last time. Now, the reason we've shaken things up slightly is because Virtual Shock started off with a massive tournament to crown, several champions. Oh! And now that we're not, doing that anymore, we've said that some of the matches now have some stipulations just to spice things up a little bit. Oh! There's that takedown. Now, going to the outside. Oh, wait a minute, go back in. I think Mini Taylor realised that Pain was getting up a little too quickly for her liking. Unfortunately, couldn't get back in the ring fast enough. Now Pain going up to the top rope here. Mini Taylor's gone back up. And Pain catching with that double axe handle. And you can see right now that this is not looking good. One other thing we've done is there was a backstage brawl in the first ever match between Grace Cameron and Untouchable. That happened right after this match back then 3 years ago. Well, that's now going to be an actual matchup, as Grace Cameron and Untouchable will be battling it out. There we see the table, shoving it in. Oh, Pain, meanwhile, also grabbing a table here. Oh! And slamming it into Mini Taylor. Pain now. Look at this, grabbing that table, setting it up here, putting it in the corner, and now grabbing the other table. Pain is remaining in full control here, standing it upright. That's two different setups. That is incredible. That's very tactical by Pain. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is playing with Mini Taylor right now, who just wants to fight. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Oh, a rear choke slam from Mini Taylor. That's the strength of Mini Taylor coming through right there. And again, repeatedly stomping on the arm. That is nasty. Oh, Pain's back up, and Pain now. Whoa, catching the leg. Oh, and a knee to the face. Mini Taylor staggers, refuses to buckle. And now look at this. Up in the air. Driving down Pain. Mini Taylor back in the ring now. Oh, and back out. Look at this, back and forth. Oh, but Pain is not going to overwhelm Mini Taylor, that's for sure. And a big headbutt there, taking down Pain. And now, going for the knee. Going to try and remain in control here. Oh my goodness. Pain's back up. And some nice stiff kicks. And here we go now. Sending Mini Taylor flying across the ring. Now Pain re-entering the ring here. And awaiting Mini Taylor. Pain wants to dictate the match. And is telling Mini to bring it on. Here we see now Mini Taylor trying to get Pain over to the table. You can see that Pain not going to make that easy. There we see the struggle and managing to break away now. Oh my God, that was a Kinshasa right there. And Mini Taylor absolutely out of it right now after that one. And you can see right now Mini Taylor though still struggling, still fighting back here. And now look at this, grappling back and forth here. Now there's a struggle, and with those tables lying around, there's a real risk for this to end in a heartbeat now. Bringing Mini Taylor back to her feet now. And now taking Mini Taylor over to a table. Oh my goodness. No, no, wait a minute. German suplex. No, no, no. Oh! And it's over. Pain wins. Pain wins the opening match. Once again, replicating what happened 3 years ago. Congratulations to Pain. That was absolutely impressive as always. God, that new look is terrifying. Alright, here we go now for the next match. It's a hardcore match between Grace Cameron and Now, this one wasn't a match 3 years ago. This was a brawl that happened, but we've decided that we are turning it into a match. That's why it's a hardcore match, because these two are going to want to go absolutely extreme on each other. Grace Cameron rushing down to the ring right now. You can see Grace Cameron ready to go with her pipe in hand. Oh my goodness! That is way heavier than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. Grace Cameron's not messing around here. That is... I'm genuinely shocked by that. That's not what I was expecting to see. Oh, but here we go. Here comes Untouchable. Untouchable ready to go here. This was an early feud in Virtual Shock. These two wrestlers had some big hard-hitting matches. Untouchable came out on top overall. Let's see if that continues to follow true in this matchup, because Grace Cameron looks different than we last saw her. And both of these wrestlers are, of course, as rough as they come. Oof. Although, Untouchable is the only one in this match that has reached world title status, saying that Grace Cameron has, I believe, held the United Team Championship at one point. And look at that. You can see the Rev about to ring the bell. The Rev needs to keep out of the way of these two, because they will demolish anything and everything in their way. Oh, dodging that elbow. Untouchable cannot be so lax about this. Grace Cameron takes it into the corner. And now look at this. What a chuck across the ring there. That heel toss is impressive. My goodness! Grace Cameron with a hell of a lot of strength here. You know, back in the day, she was just kind of a brawler biker. You know, she would just kind of roam around picking bar fights. She has absolutely had a major change in the way that she wrestles. If she's able to throw around the tallest wrestler in the women's division, that's crazy. Though Untouchable right now, regaining control. The Grace is right back up. Grace is back on her feet and ready to go here. Look at this. Big headbutt there. This is interesting. We're seeing a new Grace Cameron right here. You can see Untouchable rising to her feet here. Look at this, though. Whoa! What a throw there. And now Untouchable getting grabbed by Grace Cameron. And again, look at this back and forth display right now. And look at this. Going for a side slam. This is major. Rolling to the outside. And now looking under the ring. That's a baseball bat. A mighty big one at that. Oh my god. Crashing down once across the head and several times to the midsection. Grace Cameron, though, has bounced back from that. And now, look at this. Going for Snake Eyes on the side of the ring right there. Oh my god, this matchup is absolutely incredible right now. Oh, good lord. These two are absolutely decimating each other right now. Look at this, Grace Cameron with a huge headbutt. And now bringing Untouchable back to her feet. Huge German suplex. Every shot on the outside. All that's there is padded concrete. And let me tell you, that padding does very little to cushion the blows. It does do enough. But that's the thing. It's the bare necessities there. And you can see right now that Untouchable is struggling here. Oh, look at this now. Irish whip. Oh. Back in the ring, Untouchable goes. It's not Falls Count anywhere, so Untouchable needs to be in the ring if she wants to finish this. Grace Cameron following closely. Look, here we go. Back in the ring. Picking up Grace. And taking her over to the corner there. And now rolling out of the ring. Untouchable is looking for another weapon to bring to the match. And that's a steel chair right there, but immediately disarmed by Grace Cameron. Oh! Nasty landing there. I think clipped the chair on the way down. Grace Cameron back in control. Oh my god, backhanding Untouchable, who rolls back to her feet in a right hurry there. You saw Grace actually ran away there to get some space. Oh, and that might have been a great tactical move as Grace Cameron's been able to stay in control here. Oh, here we go, under the ropes. Go for that misdirection clothesline. Oh, great work there. And now grabbing that chair. Sending it up into a corner here now. That could be useful later. Here we go, though. That's if Grace doesn't finish it right here. Taking Untouchable into the corner now. Oh! Big strike there from Untouchable, who's now going for that spinning side slam. And both of these wrestlers are looking to finish things here. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. That is interesting. Grace Cameron and Untouchable are both racing to get to their finishers. Untouchable there. That seems like a power play rather than a tactical move. I think Untouchable just wanted to regain control. Big clothesline there. And now going for a pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. That seemed like a power play more than anything else from Untouchable. And now, big chop right there. And now, grappling. Oh, elbow strike. Snapmare. And a massive drop kick there. Those large boots in the face. Grace Cameron has to be absolutely out of it right now. Oh my god. I think it's the beginning of the end. Oh! 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Grace Cameron kicks out. That is crazy. That was absolutely incredible. And now, the back and forth continues as these two continue to just lay waste to each other right now. Oh, and here we go. Big backbreaker. I gotta say, Grace is surviving, but right now Untouchable is firmly in the driver's seat. Grace is gonna have to do more than survive if she wishes to take the match back here. You see Untouchable pacing around. Snapmare, and now, boom, with that drop kick once again. Those large boots to the face. And here we go. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. This is very interesting right here. And now bringing back to the feet. Irish whip over the ropes. Oh, Grace Cameron there. Might be about to make a bounce back here now. Look at this. Racing to try and put Untouchable away now. And look at this. Grabbing the head. And snapping the neck. Oh, that's vicious. That is brutal. Absolutely nasty to deal with. But that is how Grace Cameron operates. And now putting Untouchable in the corner here. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Bashing and battering Untouchable. Grace Cameron doing a very good job at managing to wrangle Untouchable. Oh, my goodness. And there Untouchable goes down. And now Grace Cameron stomping on the arm. Oh, good lord. And now going for the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out from Untouchable. Grace can't believe it. But she's not done with Untouchable yet. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Setting Untouchable up on the ropes. Oh, it's going to be it. And planting Untouchable down with that DDT. Using the ropes for elevation. That's going to be it. 1, 2. No! Somehow Untouchable has found a way. And the crowd chanting "Fight Forever." I honestly can't believe it. Untouchable is obviously one of the greatest of, has held the world championship, but my god, everyone has their limits, and I thought Untouchable had reached hers. Oh man, and the first bit for Untouchable is she can't seem to make a comeback against Grace Cameron right now. Look at this. Oh my god, Grace has definitely gotten a lot stronger since we last saw her. And now setting that chair up in another corner. That's definitely a power struggle there. Oh, Grace, she got a bit too cocky. And that's given an opening for Untouchable to potentially take the match back. Look at this. Oh, massive headbutt there. Untouchable doing what she can to remain in control here. Oh, look at this. Boom! Massive boot to the face right there. And now, grabbing that steel chair and just repositioning it. Oh, going for the pin now. I think that's going to have been too long. 1, 2. There's the kick out. Yeah, Untouchables took too long there. Oh, wait a minute. The eyes. Oh, not the eyes. Oh, my God. These two are as rough as they come, it feels like. They're willing to do anything to each other. Oh, Grace saw it coming. Was able to go with that jawbreaker. Untouchable now. Massive chest chop right there. And now going for a pin. That's not going to work. Off of a chest chop. 2. Oh, that's getting risky there. And now bringing Untouchable back to her feet. Here we go. Lifting Untouchable in the air, but Untouchable. Oh, taking the leg out there. Bringing Grace back up to her feet. And the spinning side slam. Spinning side slam once again. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Untouchable wins. Untouchable proving once again why she is one of the best, most powerful wrestlers in VGIW. That was impressive. A hard-hitting bout by these two. Man, I remember they were one of the early feuds of VGIW's Virtual Shock, and you can see that they have only gotten better and better since those days. What hasn't gotten better is the camera work, apparently. Good grief. This is GHK standard. Oh! Good thing we caught that bloody lovely clothesline from hell. But Untouchable, once again, being an overwhelming force in that ring. I'm curious to see. Anyway, we're moving on to the next match now in a steel cage as Reika Akiyama takes on Malice. Oh man. I'm curious to see, as I was saying, I'm curious to see how things are going to continue to evolve. This is the third, look, it's been 3 years since Virtual Shock started. Of course, the women's roster started 4 years ago, but Virtual Shock is when the women's roster really bloomed, and in that 3 years, so much has happened. Anyway, Malice making her way down to the ring now. We've seen her tag team partner Pain in the opener of this match, of this episode. So now Malice looking to try and repeat that success. This should be this is going to be a brutal match here. The steel cage is an unforgiving structure. Now, Malice ended up winning it last time around that these two collided. So I'm definitely curious to see what will happen when these, in this rematch. Once again, to spice things up, as it was just singles matches before, this time it's going to be inside a steel cage, meaning that you can win by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. It's easier said than done though. So Reika Akiyama gonna want to use all of her experience in order to get the upper hand. Now I want to inform everyone that we, on top of celebrating the older VGI, the history of VGIW, we're also introducing new shows every single week. We got all kinds of shows that are going on at the moment. We've got, of course, VGIW. We've got GHK. Those are our main weekly shows. We've got Canadian Destroyer Promotions, which airs a new episode every 2 weeks. We've got Terrific Texas Wrestling, which airs an episode every so often. And now we have Kitsune Kingdom, which is also now beginning to air episodes. We also have the VGIW Training Center. There's lots and lots to watch and enjoy. We're hoping to introduce some other types of content as well, including VGIW Retro, which was one thing we did back in the day. We're hoping to bring that back at some point in the future. We're going to have to wait and see on how that one goes. But yes, lots to love and enjoy, so if you hit that subscribe button, you could be the first to find out when those videos come out. The cage lowers, and now the match begins. Reika Akiyama, oh my god, going straight for the sleeper hold right there, looking to end this one early here, and trying to put Malice away, but Malice, there we go, with a small stunner to escape. And now, whoa, Malice suffocating Reika Akiyama, getting her into the corner. And Reika Akiyama tried to dodge, but there's only so much you can do. Oh, against a force like Malice. Malice is rabid in that ring. There's a reason why her and Pain was such a terrifying force together. Here we go, Irish Whip. And Malice could be in trouble here. Stiff punches to the gut and to the face. And now throwing Malice across the ring. And Reika Akiyama going to try and win this one early. Reika Akiyama may be old, but she is definitely not weak by any means. Oh, man. Reika Akiyama has pushed herself to remain in the peak physical condition that she can be at her age. And it might help her out here, as Malice, who is trying to catch up, might not be able to get to Reika in time. Reika, for her sake, she's got to hurry, though. If she wants to win this, Malice grabbing a hold, boom, bashing the skull into the top of the cage there. That is thick metal right there. And now a back and forth on top of the cage. That is a large distance to fall. Oh, wait a minute. Reika Akiyama trying again to escape. Malice actually went to go regain a footing, and that might have given Reika the win. No. Reika Akiyama being dragged back in. This is going to be interesting. So far, we had 1 for 1 when it comes to replicating results here. If Malice happens, that'll be 2 for 2. Keep in mind that the Untouchable Grace Cameron match wasn't a match the first time around, so we're still technically 1 for 1. It's something that I wanted to see, because of course, with rematches, there's always the chance that the result will be the same. Oh, especially in a singles match, it's basically 50-50. Reika Akiyama, though, if she wins this, that will be different than the result they had when they first fought each other. And Malice watching on. I wonder... Oh, she was definitely doing that to give Reika a false sense of hope. Look at this. Swooping in. Getting in Reika's way. Look at this. Clubbing away. You can see Reika trying to get away, but she can't focus to get a footing. When Malice is doing this, now Malice pulling Reika Akiyama back on her side of the cage. And now, oh, look at this, Reika fighting Malice off. When Reika's focused on fighting and not on escaping, she can hold her own against Malice, it feels like. But the cage match throws an extra obstacle in the way that is really, it's adding extra complications for Reika Akiyama. Oh, look at this. Reika Akiyama trying to hurry, but Malice in hot pursuit here. Look at this. Reika Akiyama. Boom! Malice smacking the skull again into the top of the cage. And remember how high they are. Oh my god. Whoa, that was a huge wobble. And again. No, wait a minute. No! Oh my god! Reika Akiyama. Look at the distance she fell. That's about 15 feet down to the floor. And now Reika Akiyama recovering a lot faster than expected, but I don't think she's going to get back up there in time. Malice is already climbing down the cage. And I think it's safe to say we're going 2 for 2 here. Malice, much like the first time they fought each other, has won the match. That was impressive. My word, that was very close in my opinion. Malice and Reika Akiyama did everything they could to each other to try and escape that cage. Reika Akiyama was so focused on the goal. Unfortunately, when it came to the combat, Malice's aggressiveness proved to be a bit overwhelming for Reika. Thanks to that, Malice walks away with the win. I gotta say, now that Pain and Malice are both, ready to rejoin the United Team division, I think that the champions should be very wary, because these two are clearly still on top form. Rakakiyama, exhausted. It's gotta be tough taking on the new generation like this. Moving on now to the next match, which is Ruby Born versus Helen Monroe. Man, I remember that these matches were all in service to that big Women's World Championship competition. It was a big, big deal. And these two, such young prospects, were seen as the potential future. Now, it's only been 3 years since that happened, but man, they have absolutely begun to flourish here in VGIW, in my opinion. Ruby Born has won some notable matches. Helen Monroe, the Monroe family, has begun to reassert its dominance here in VGIW. I think it's safe to say that both are going to be here for a long, long time. Ruby Born actually recently, this year, went to a cross-promotional event with Shockwave Sports and did VGIW proud there. That was a major, major deal there. That was we highly recommend you check out Shockwave Sports. They're good, they're friends of the VGIW channel. It's genuinely a really, really nice channel. They've got some great stuff going on there. And hopefully we'll be collaborating with them again in the future. My thought is 2K24. We'll see how that all goes. Anyway, here comes Helen Monroe next up. Helen Monroe, quite possibly still the youngest wrestler on the women's roster. Part of a massive wrestling dynasty with Miss Joyce Monroe, the eldest of the VGIW women's roster. Her sister Amber, both of them the new generation of women's wrestling, and of course in the training center you've got their dad, Boris Monroe. So you got the grandmother, you've got the son-in-law, who is the father of these two. So you got the grandmother, the son-in-law, and the grandchildren. That is crazy. The Monroe family are absolutely dominant here, in my opinion. They haven't fully got a stranglehold on VGIW. They're not holding every title, but there's a lot of great wrestling amongst those ranks. Here we go. The bell is rung. Now, the first time that these two collided 3 years ago, Helen Monroe actually came out on top. Now, Ruby Born has come quite a ways since then. Whoa! But of course, Helen Monroe has been getting taught rigorously by her father and her grandmother. Boris and Joyce have been working hard to make sure that Helen and Amber are both at the top of their game here. And you can see that Helen is showing that off here with some great technical ability as well as some great power behind her strikes. Ruby Born is able to endure a lot, but you got to wonder how much she's going to be able to take if Helen Monroe keeps this up. Oh, this is overwhelming right now. Go for a pin here, trying to end this early. But there you see Ruby Born with the kick out. And now, look at this. Oh, right across the face. And now Helen Monroe with a big elbow drop. And Ruby Born right now is struggling. Ruby Born needs to do something here, otherwise this is going to quickly slip away here. Look at this. Helen Monroe is being absolutely merciless in this one. And there we see Helen Monroe on the top right with a knee drop. Oh, this is not looking good for Ruby Born right now. Ruby has not gotten a look in so far. Oh, Ruby's back on her feet. And now Ruby Born attempting to turn the tide. Going for snake eyes here. Good way to daze Helen Monroe and open up that window of opportunity. Ruby's going to go for broke here. Look at this, going up high. This could be risky, but it could really change the tide of the match. Ruby Born connects, and look at that, goes for a springboard moonsault. Unfortunately, Helen manages to dodge it just in time. But Ruby's not phased at all. You know, we used to call Ruby Vaughn the Warrior, and that's because she could just brush a lot of this offense off. For someone of her size, given that she's one of the smaller members of the roster, Ruby Vaughn could take a lot of punishment and keep on going. Along with that fiery spirit of hers, where she would just get so frenetic and aggressive. You know, that's why the Warrior name was chosen there. Right now, though, Helen Monroe, once again, regaining control of this match. Oh, wait a minute, Ruby Vaughn. Oh, no! Yeah, you saw barely dodging that missile dropkick. Helen Monroe really composed here. This is a level of composure I did not expect. Oh! That was shades of her grandmother there. Going for the pin. That was her grandmother's finish. 2. And there's the kick out from Ruby Vaughn. Oh my goodness. Helen Monroe. Oh, go for the legs there, but no luck there as Ruby Vaughn starts to fight back once again. Oh, but Ruby Vaughn getting cut off. Here we go for the leg. Oh, twisting the ankle, bending the knee in an awkward way. That's a lot of pressure building in that leg. And now, Helen Monroe psyching herself up here. Go for the leg once again. Oh, right there, that's to the side of the leg. That's bending the knee in a way it's not meant to bend. And oh, there you saw Ruby was trying to build up some speed. Helen saw it and caught it off both times there. Helen has gotten very smart since those days. Starting off as just someone who was plucky and had a lot of potential, Helen Monroe's really started to come into her own here. Cutting off any offense that Ruby has. Oh, there's the kick out. I think Helen Monroe really starting to show that promise and potential that I always knew she had. Because right now she is cutting off any bit of offense that Ruby has. And that means that Ruby's not had a chance to let that explosive offense show throughout the match that's helped her win so many times before. And now you see there wrenching the head. Helen Monroe might have Ruby's number here. Oh, there's the escape. Grappling. And nice work. Oh, and a rocker dropper there. Small, but I can see Ruby's just trying to find an opening here. And Ruby now trying to just slowly chip away here. I think Ruby's realized she can't get too explosive right away. Oh, now here we go. Now she's getting explosive. She's thinking she's got enough of an opening. Wait, she's going to finish the match. 450 splash from the bottom rope. No way has she just managed to swoop in and get the victory like this. 2. No. Helen Monroe kicks out. But Ruby Vaughn showing that she could just so easily take the match back here. And here we go. Taking Helen Monroe over to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Oh, Helen there. Wait a minute. Ruby. Oh, with the cutter. Ruby Vaughn. Going up to the middle rope now. And a big moonsault call on the knees. Helen Monroe and Ruby Vaughn really giving it their all here. Ruby Vaughn, of course, with that explosive offense. Incredibly fast, incredibly agile. Oh, but Helen Monroe, incredibly smart. Boom with the powerbomb. Oh, but there you can see catching the leg. Oh, this is getting 50-50 now. Look at this. Look at this. This is why these two are such promising acts, in my opinion. Oh, and there's Helen Monroe with the drop kick. And now grabbing the leg and the arm, dragging Ruby Vaughn away, looking to go for a pin, I imagine. Here we go. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. And now look at this. Oh, wait a minute, is that the eyes? Oh my goodness. That's uncalled for. That is absolutely uncalled for. And now dragging Ruby Vaughn away once again. Oh, look at this. Oh, nice catch by Ruby. And now Ruby going in. Stiff punches here, but Helen returning the favor. What a chest chop, knocking down Ruby Bourne. And now, oh my God, she's looking to put it away here. Got that triangle armbar in. The legs wrapped around the throat, choking Ruby Bourne out. The arm being put into an armbar. There's two ways to put Ruby away there, but Ruby was beginning to slip. Helen had to break it. And, you can sense that Helen's getting frustrated. She's tried twice now with major moves to put Ruby away, but still pushes on. These two are giving everything they've got in this one. Massive chest chop there. And there we see a nice back and forth here. Oh, Ruby Bourne. No! Didn't quite make it, and Helen Monroe knew that Ruby wasn't going to make it. Too exhausted, and that super kick might have put Ruby away for good. No! Somehow! I was saying that Ruby was running on empty, yet still, like a phone that won't turn off no matter what you do. Where that last 1% lasts for way longer than you'd think. Ruby Bourne refuses to give up, but that might be the end. And now Helen grappling Ruby here, going for the suplex. Oh my God. And there you see, stomping on both sides of the head, going for the pin. 1, 2, no! Ruby again kicks out. Remember, the last time these two fought was 3 years ago. Or the first time these two fought, sorry, was 3 years ago. They probably fought each other since. And Helen won. Helen going for that triangle armbar again. And you can see Ruby struggling. But I think Ruby is actually fully locked in this time. And that's it. Ruby taps, realizing she was done. And Helen Monroe wins. What a close battle that was. At first it looked like Helen Monroe was just going to win via a squash, but then we saw that fight from Ruby that we've always come to expect. Helen Monroe, though, that training, that rigorous Monroe family training has really started to pay off here. That was a major battle. Great result for Helen Monroe there. It's time for the main event now. Alexia Holt taking on 5-time Women's World Champion, Sophia Muller. Well, this is definitely going to be interesting. Oh, here we go. Here comes Alexia Holt to start things off. Alexia Holt, one of the fastest wrestlers in VGIW. Incredibly quick, incredibly nimble. Alexia Holt has been around since the beginning. One of the wrestlers that was in the first ever women's wrestling match in VGIW. Alexia Holt has remained competitive by just outright outpacing everyone else. You know, I've talked about the feather duster sledgehammer method. The thing is, you know, that's all great and all. You know, Alexia's definitely Sophia's definitely the sledgehammer compared to Alexia Holt, but you know, if Alexia Holt can keep herself at bay, she could absolutely chip away here. But that's easier said than done when you're up against Sophia Muller, who is possibly one of the most razor-sharp killing machines in wrestling history. Sophia Muller, with an MMA background, has managed, knows what to do to absolutely wipe an opponent out. She can knock you clean out with those hard blows, with an Alabama slam crashing the back of your head into the ring mat. She can lock you into a Kimura where you'll be forced to tap out. She can put you in a triangle choke where you'll be forced to tap out or pass out. The fact of the matter is, with Sophia Muller, there are so many ways to die. There's a reason she's held the World Championship so many times. Like I said, I believe an estimated 5-time World Champion. We're getting the records together, of course, so we'll find out that for certain. But I do believe Sophia Muller, if she is in fact a 5-time World Champion, then that means she ties with the Iron Saint for the most times as World Champion, with Iron Saint being a 5-time Terrific Texas Wrestling Champion. In terms of VGIW records, the top 3 would be Sophia Muller, The Reaper, and Hardcore Hank. Sophia Muller ready to go here. ready to take on Alexia Holt. Alexia Holt, she's going to need to use every bit of speed she can if she wants to win this match. Here we go. Oh, right away. We're seeing the strength of Sophia Muller there. Making that look easy. And now look at this. Going for the head here. Wrenching the head. And you can see that Alexia Holt already being manhandled. Being dominated. Alexia Holt there slipping away. Needs to start putting that speed to use here. Going for a neck breaker to try and open that window of opportunity. Going for a springboard moonsault. And there you saw Sophia Muller was not ready for that. Alexia Holt can't be spending that time celebrating just yet. Here we go, going up to the middle rope now. And look at this, waiting for the right moment to strike. Could be waiting too long. No! Sophia there with the dodge. Alexia Holt wasn't able to get that. Still, Sophia clearly dazed, so Alexia Holt gonna get another chance here. Look at this. Whoa! Victory roll right there. That was incredible work. Gonna go for the pin now. On. Oh, but straight away a kick out. It's way too early to be able to put Sophia away. Still. Whoa! Amazing flight there. And a standing shooting star. Alexia once again going up to the top rope. This is what Alexia knows best. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? A 450 elbow drop. Okay, that's got to do it. Surely that's got to do it. Okay, Alexia. I think she knows that Alexia knows she's got to do more than that if she wants to put away Sophia Muller. Oh, whoa. No! Caught there with the knee. And now, look at this. Pump handle, fall away slam. Sophia Muller now going for the pin here. One. There's the kick out. Alexia's not going to give up that easily. But at the end of the day, she's got to do more than survive if she wants to deal with Sophia. Now Sophia Muller picking apart her opponent here. And now, oh, good dodge, good dodge. Alexia now going for the arm. Look at this. Over the ropes. And what an arm drag. And now, with this opening, can this match be brought into her favour here? Oh, God. No, with those elbow drops. Now, when these two fought in episode 1 of Virtual Shock 3 years ago, Sophia Muller ended up winning. And I don't think that the tides are going to shift here. Here we go there, look at this. Oh, continuing to rain down those punches. Alexia probably doesn't even know where she is right now. Look at this. Going for a brain buster. Oh, good God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Continuing to rain down the punches and those forearms to the face, to the head, to the skull. The brain rattling around. You can see Alexia, though, running on instinct, trying to fight back. Oh, my God. And now look at this. Oh, my God. There's no way she's managed to bounce back like this. Look at this! Oh my goodness! Arm drag right there. And now, bringing Sophia back to her feet. Oh, here we go. Boom! Face first into the knee. And now, here we go. Oh, sling blade. And a drop kick. Whoa. Oh, but there's the kick out. And now racing up to the top rope here. Look at this. 630 senton. No way. No way. Alexia's just hit a finish. 2. No. Oh my God. You are kidding me. Alexia nearly had it. Oh my God. Decapitated with that clothesline. And you can tell the crowd who were elated for Alexia now booing as Sophia once again trying to resume her stranglehold over the women's division. Oh, but Alexia fighting back with everything she's got. Sophia blocks that one. Oh, the Kimura! Oh my God, no. No, 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 no. The crowd apoplectic, seeing Alexia, who was doing so well, about to fall. Oh my God, Alexia, you've got to tap. You've got to tap. Your arm could break. Oh, God. Alexia, oh, no. Oh, my God. I think Sophia... Oh, good Lord. I think Sophia did some damage to Alexia's arm. 1, 2, 3. Good God. I think I heard something from Alexia's arm there. I think Sophia Muller took it too far once again. She hasn't done that since the early days of Virtual Shock, when she did that to Helen Monroe. I think Alexia was getting a bit too close to victory for Sophia's liking. So Sophia, once she knew victory was hers, decided to put Alexia in her place. That was... Can we get another look at that, please? Can we get another replay of that Kimura? I need to see right there. I didn't quite believe it. Oh, well, we're not going to get to see the Kimura, but you can see the way the arms are bent. That was... That's not good. I hope Alexia will be okay, but that is just the way of Sophia Muller, unfortunately. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of VGIW. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video around to get more eyes on the channel. We'll see you next time.